last week we were chatting about this, and I think you used the term faster, better, cheaper, which that breaks the old law constraints. Tell me about that. Like, so from your perspective, why do you think that this is such a significant breakthrough?
Yeah. So the law of constraints kind of says that you can only pick two out of the three there. You can't have your cake and eat it too, right?
Mm-hmm. And we're saying you can.
Yeah. So we're saying you can with this solution, and so we think this is faster. Automated due diligence reviews. We feel that a lot of these can be completed in 15 minutes or less.
Wow.
Obviously, if you add some sort of human validation or QA component of that, it's going to add some hours. We think that this is definitely a better solution. Properly contextualizing that risk. Looking at the vendor risk as well as looking at the risks that we have. The controls or lack thereof. Is a better way to look at vendor risk management.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, we try not to use this word, right? This is obviously leveraging automation is going to make things a lot cheaper. Mm-hmm. Leveraging this automation to sort of right size these due diligence questionnaires, allows them to get done in a shorter time frame, and the shorter your questionnaire, the more accurate the answers are likely to be.
Well, not only are they more accurate, but you're going to get them faster. I mean, who hasn't had the experience? I mean, you've been in third-party risk management forever, and I deal with it a lot. Acting as CISO and virtual CISO places, is that it's not unusual that it takes a month or 6 weeks to get an answer from people, and it makes sense. I mean, I'm your janitor, and I just got a 140 question security questionnaire that asked me about my business continuity plans and my incident response plan. What? Yeah. I mean, how am I going to respond to that? So I do like the idea that by right sizing the questionnaire, you end up with multiple benefits, right? One is it allows them to answer those questions because there's less of them better, right? So we get a better result. It allows them to more quickly respond to it. So it improves our time, right? And our time to market with new solutions. And then the third thing is that because the fact that we've limited those questions, that improves our own efficiencies on the backside as well, right? If you have to grind through 300 questions on a due diligence review, look at all their answers, look at the artifacts they provided, that's going to take a hell of a lot longer than if you've got to look at 50 or 60.
Yeah. We don't want I think the problem these days with some of these standardized questionnaires, I'm not going to name any names, but some of these lengthier questionnaires out there is that kind of holds up the procurement process, and that's not the intention here. We want to foster sort of positive business relationships, while maintaining obviously a certain level of risk management and due diligence.
Right.
And having questionnaires that like you said are the janitor taking a look at having to answer about business continuity, that's not the right context. That's that's sort of the wrong questionnaire. And if we can address that, I think we put ourselves in a better place to do these faster, better, and cheaper.
Right. And I think part of the other better is that shared responsibility. I find it remarkable when we consider outsourcing a solution that we don't consider our contribution to the security of that solution. And I think this forces that concept, right? Forces that consideration.